Try the Tree. Welcome back to another vlogmas. Number 4, I believe. Today, we're going to be painting a little thing. So what I decided, because it's vlogmas, let's make a Christmas tree. So, what we're going to need for this Christmas tree is some green, definitely. And we're going to make it nice and snowy. And for that, we're going to need a nice outline. So, a way I like to make snow is doing a little bit of, oh no, this pen's not, doing a little bit of this. And then you have little bits of it in the background. So it just outlines it. And then we can start our tree just right about here. So we should probably start with a brown for the trunk, and then we can move on from there. The hard thing about doing stuff with winter is a lot of stuff is white because it's just all snowy. Oh yeah, let me get my cup here, pour my water in it. Shoot! I don't like to pour a lot of water at a time because it's kind of just a waste. You don't need that much. And you just dip it in your paint there. Just paint away. So it's not going to be a very big one. There we go. That should be a big enough trunk. So now we just need, you want to use different size brushes for different size things. See that trunk one's very thick. But the tree, it's going to be a bit bigger. Because Christmas trees, they're just like, they're very little trunk and a lot more tree. Like, kind of like this. You want to keep your strokes in both directions, kind of like the letter Z. You want to have it forcing up to an upward angle, like so. And you want to be sure to use all the paint, because giant clots of paint like that right there, that doesn't look good. It doesn't have to be up to an exact point. There's no perfect tree in the forest. Just pull this down a bit over the trunk so you kind of, it looks like you're looking through the leaves. And then just even out the paint so all is one consistent color. And the tree is the easy part. The decorations is the harder part. I like having lots of brushes because it means that you can just like keep painting even after you've wasted all, like this brush. I'm gonna have to go clean that off now because it's covered in green. So one thing I want to do is here. Let's paint a sun because I'm trying to think of something else to do. Oh, should we? Let's have it in the middle of the night. It's gonna be night and it's gonna be stars. So there's my yellow paint for the stars and stuff. Good brush for the moon right here. The moon's gonna be over here. It's just gonna be a little crescent moon. Like that. And then let's get a finer, like a smaller one for this job. One thing I do recommend is to use all your brushes for all of your paints. Just use them all, so you just have, instead of like multiple cleanups during the paint, just have one cleanup. Just like clean everything up at the end. And for these next few vlogmases, I'm just going to be painting a bit because if you're watching this as the day it comes out, it's the 8th currently and this is the 4th vlogmas. So we're very behind because we didn't realize that, like, we didn't take into consideration that on weekdays we're busy with school and stuff. I mean, school, it's 6 hours that we can't do it. Then we come home, have like whatever after school activities, do our homework. That doesn't leave much time for other stuff. Like, for example, painting. I don't want to do the background is always the last thing you do. what should we do now? And you want to do that with your biggest brush, like this one I got here. Just or this one maybe. Here, let's do what Christmassy things are there? Okay, we're gonna have. Oh, I'm not sure how well I'm gonna be able to paint that. But we're gonna have a reindeer, and then Santa, and then a snowman. We're just gonna draw that with pen because this snow effect, it's really working out. So, here. I want to do something where you like have to mix the colors. I think I'm gonna mix the colors for the hooves of this reindeer. Hooves, is that how you say it? So yeah, let's get a bit more brown. And I really recommend having these paper towels just at the back of your painting, just so like, say if I wanted to make the sun in the corner, I could just go right off and not have to worry about the edges. Here, so I don't like it when I do that. I just make something that just looks like a blob. So here, we're not gonna really be using that brown for much else. So this is the only thing that you're really using white for, is just to put a little bit of white in the brown and stir it together. I'm gonna get a smaller one for this. And here, you just mix it up a bit, and eventually you come out with a brand new color. See that? It might look like these are kind of like very similar, but when you put them right next to each other, they're just really like, you can, for things like this, I recommend like putting globs so you can really see the effects. You can tell I'm not an expert painter. There we go. Let's do the tip of this tail, and then let's make this guy Rudolph. He's Rudolph. I'm gonna give him a red nose and stuff. Antlers. There we go. I hate this paintbrush because it's just, I mean, look at it. Like, who's ever gonna need something that fine, like that thin? So here, let's just put. Actually, we're gonna need some for Santa, aren't we? Here. You can tell red is definitely the most used color here. So just boop. Oh, that tiniest bit just adds so much color. Time for Santa. I'm not 100% sure what these things are for. Yeah, I have no idea what those things are for. Time for Santa. We're gonna use a relatively thin brush for this, because Santa, he's got quite a few details, and he's got a lot of white in him. Like the rim of his hat, the ball on his hat at the top, that's all white. So we're gonna have to use a lot of the pen. I should have done this on like a different background, so I could have painted with the white. So here, and I like a nice bright red. We're gonna need black for his boots. I'm trying to think of Santa. Okay, so this is gonna be his legs. Okay. There we go. And then there's gonna be the white cuffs. I think that's what they're called. And then his black belt is gonna be painted, then the yellow thing on his belt. And then more of the white fuzz. And then this part is gonna be right here. And then he has like a V shape right around his chest. And there's going to be that fuzz there. I am going to have to overlap some of our stars. I'm going to just say that he doesn't have any... I know on his sleeves he has the white stuff, so I'm going to do that there. And then, time for his hat. The red part of his hat is fairly easy. There we go. And I'm happy with that. There we go. Let's make this a little thicker. Nice thick coat of paint. But it's got to be consistent, or else it doesn't look the best. So, how thick is that? That's good enough. Okay. Need some black. And what I do is, if I just squirt too much of a color, I just, you know, mix it in a bit with the other colors. And then his boots. I want him to be a nice rich, like a really, like that, like a really black, if that makes sense. Here, and then we can do the bit, oh, I forgot to get this a bit wet.